to my next English guided life walk from the most beautiful city in the world, Prague. I'm Sylvie Tour Guide and I'm going to show you around. Uh, Today, as we did it a few weeks before, we are also going to explore a few uh, unusual parts of Prague. A lot of nature is waiting for us, and but as you can see behind me, there is also a little bit of architecture and history, and as always, some fun stories. And I hope you're going to enjoy it. Uh, this place is a very important uh, part of Prague. This what you see here is the future railway that is going to connect Prague by train with the airport. This should happen in few years, and this will be a big achievement because till now uh, we only have a connection by buses and or taxis, and this is for sure not very comfortable. So what you saw before behind me is now in front of me, and as you can see, there is an annual fair which attends here around the day of Saint Matthias, always in the end of winter and the beginning of spring. And this annual fair is really very, very old. It has a tradition of 431 years. So we won't go inside. I just wanted to show you. And here on my right hand, now you can see the area of the exhibition grounds. There are a lot of pretty little or bigger buildings. The most important is this building in front of me, and this building is the so-called industrial palace. And when I would zoom, you would recognize there still are some construction works being done, because this industrial area, this industrial palace, burned completely down a decade ago, approximately, and now they are almost finished with the reconstruction. So I'm really looking forward to it when it's. They already announced that it's finished, but I can see there is still a lot of work to do. This building on my right hand, that's the lapidarium of the museum, and this is exactly the place where the old sculptures come when they are being replaced by replicas. Who attended some of my live walks in on Charles Bridge, for example, we saw there that there are some sculptures completely made of a stone that is really bright, and the other ones were dark. So the bright sculptures are mostly uh, replicas, and the original sculptures come into the building I showed you before. So this building is a building of the Artist Academy, and on the other side there is a fence where we could see a lot of sculptures in progress. So this exhibition grounds were established in 1891. There was hallo, ich bin in Prag. Ich bin in Prag. Jeden Dienstag mache ich hier geführte Live-Walks, gerne interaktiv, wenn du irgendwelche Fragen hast oder Wünsche, dass ich irgendwas besser zeige, dann nur her damit. Das Einzige ist, ich bin hier ganz alleine unterwegs und es gibt wahnsinnig vieles, worauf ich mich konzentrieren muss, ob ich jetzt nicht stolper, was ich aufnehme oder was ich sage, so wie jetzt, da bin ich komplett hängen geblieben, weil hier der Boden uneben war. Und deshalb dauert es manchmal länger. Ich hoffe, es ist nicht weiter schlimm. Und ich mache diese Live-Walks immer eine Woche auf Deutsch und eine Woche auf Englisch. Diese Woche ist es leider auf Englisch. Ich hoffe, das ist okay, wenn ich jetzt auf Englisch weitermache. So, dear audience, as you could hear, I was asked which city we are walking through. So I told that's Prague, and here I've promised you to show this this backyard of this Academy of Artists, and you can see a lot of sculptures here that still are, some of them are still in progress, and we can also hear drilling, and so this is a really interesting academy, beautiful, and probably they are here to work together with the with this lapidarium of the National Museum. So this area where I am now is the biggest park in Prague. It has incredible 95 hectares, and people often compare it to the Central Park in New York, but the Central Park in New York is much younger. This park, or this once used to be a royal hunting game reserve, and was established already in the 13th century. These days, it's open for public. Once it was fenced, so the game could not escape, and it was also much easier for the hunters to feed the animals and to give them enough of water. And the water is a very interesting theme, and you will see this place is really something special. So, established 1268 by one of the kings with the unpronounceable name, Přemysl Otakar II. During the centuries, there came several buildings here, which we are going to visit today. But the first one that I can show you is still a part of the exhibition grounds. And this is our famous planetarium. This was built in 1960, and last year reopened after a huge reconstruction, and they provide a kind of a digital sky. This planetarium has over 45 millions of LED points, so it's really amazing when you see there. They show a lot of programs, of course, about the universe, but also some 3D children's movies. So a really big attraction where you have to book weeks before to get a seat there. So, and here you can see there is a model of the lunar vehicle. So you can see 45,537,924 LED lamps on this projection in this planetarium. So before we arrive to our next station, I would like to ask you to ask me some questions And you can also write me in the comments if there's something you would like me to zoom in. And of course, I'd be happy if you uh, leave me a like, and if you subscribe on my channel. And I'm really happy that I could bring you here to this park today. And now I'm going to show you something uh, interesting. It's a little piece of history. Look, this railway once used to be a connection from the exhibition grounds, and they led through this park until the governor's summer palace, which we are going to visit. And now there is a station to the planetarium, but when you come closer, it's out of order. But these railways, this was not a normal tramway. This was the first electric tramway in Prague, and maybe even in the whole kingdom. And this exhibition was an industrial exhibition of our country. And before it started, there were some members of the Czech tourist clubs visiting Paris before, and they saw there, uh, for example, the Eiffel Tower, which was pretty new, and they immediately fell in love with that. And they decided to build as well an Eiffel Tower in Prague, uh, for the same reason the Parisian uh, representatives wanted to attract uh, people to Paris to visit this their exhibition in 1890, and the representatives of our kingdom wanted to have something some something attractive to get visitors to the exhibition to Prague. So they have this free replica of Eiffel Tower built. It is on the other side of the hill, approximately in this direction, and it is on a hill. And to make it easier to reach this Eiffel Tower, they have a funicular built. Uh, Hallo, grüß dich, schön dich zu sehen. And there was also another funicular, and the other was leading on this hill. And this is the hill where we could come to Prague Castle. So, and this was exactly the funicular where this tramway led. And once more, this tramway was the first electric tramway in Prague and maybe even in the whole country. So, and now we are going to explore a little bit this huge park. For all that came here new, maybe one short explanation where we are now. This park is called Stromovka, which means something like a tree garden. In German, it was called Baumgarten. The reason was that in the end of the 19th century, there was really a garden where they grew, especially Baumgarten, yeah, you know, where they grew especially trees to plant them somewhere else. So in the 13th century, when this was a royal hunting reserve or a game reserve, this was dedicated only for the king and other nobility. But every year, once a year, every 5th of May, this was the day of Saint Gotthard. It was made accessible for the public. There is a squirrel. I don't know if you can see it. So once more, on the 5th of May, people were allowed to access this hunting grounds, and later in the 16th century, when the Habsburgs came here, a lot of things happened. For example, a street or a route connected this game reserve with Prague Castle. When the predecessor of Ferdinand the First was here, he have a hunting castle built, which still is standing here, but it was rebuilt and now only a tower is standing, but we are going to see it. So you see, this is exactly the road leading to on the original site where this first electric tramway was. This park today is really a natural jewel because There are a lot of exotic trees planted here. A lot of trees from North America, and it's also made like a kind of a botanical garden, because a lot of trees have signs on them that the visitors know which trees grow there. There are also plants where you can see where you can um, where you can encounter certain trees, and it's also a habitat for a lot of different animals, and also uh, a very important habitat for bats. There is a club of a kind of nature lovers, and they counted 11, maybe even 12 different kinds of bats who either live here or use this park during the migration. So here you can see, uh, hello, here you can see one of the signs of on the tree. There is always the name of the tree in Latin, then in Czech, and then in English. So an international sign, so that also foreign visitors can read what special trees grow here. And later we are going to cross meadows where hundreds of spring flowers are in bloom. So keep watching, it's going to be interesting. Now there are some artificial concrete branches here. Once more, I have to. Yeah, grüß dich. So, and now I'm approaching a children's playground. How do you like these artificial branches? I think it looks quite pretty. And there are many playgrounds for children on 95 hectares. There's a lot of place. There's a lot of space where to place them, and this park, this one children's playground is special because there are uh, uh, du meinst diese künstlichen Stämme und Äste, das ist aus Beton gemacht. The question was which material. So these artificial branches are made of concrete. So, and here on this playground there are little artworks from an important artist, a recent artist, Alexandra Koláčková, and she placed here such little birds, and they are made of ceramic with many colorful tiles. And I don't want to film the children, so let's pretend I'm filming the ground. So, and you can see this playground is called the little horse, and so that's why there is this horse over there. There is a little elephant, also made of uh, tiles, very beautiful. So it's good that they made something like this to also for the children to use it. Yeah, there are. They should display different birds. Over there, there is also a bird. So a very pretty children's playground. So now let's go back to this main road. And until we come there, I have to watch my step again. But you can ask me some questions if you're interested to know where we are. For everyone who was not here from the very beginning, I am exploring the biggest park of Prague, the capital of Czech Republic. And this park in Prague is nearly 95 hectares large, and used to be a former royal hunting reserve, a game reserve, and it was established already in the 13th century. So amazing. And now it's normal, accessible for the public. I have found out there are 140 different kinds of trees, and also a lot of animals. We are going to reach something that is also pretty interesting because in the 16th century, when our emperor Rudolf II was on the throne, he was a very supportive emperor for all artists, but he also loved hunting, and he also loved landscape architecture. So he had this is a part of Prague which is not far away from Prague Castle. Prague is divided by numbers, so this part of Prague is Prague 7, and on the one side, when we would go this direction, there are the exhibition grounds of Prague, the old exhibition grounds, because we have a modern area in another part of Prague, and this way, approximately, there's the Prague Castle. Genau, Holešovice. So, and back to Rudolf II. He established here a huge fish pond. I mean, there was a fish pond here before, but the water supply was provided only by nature. So when it was raining enough, there was water in the fish pond, and when it was dry, no water. So Rudolf II ordered some specialists to make mines here, and he because the river is making an elbow around this park, so he connected the two shores of the river through the mountain with this park, and by that there was a fresh water in these fish ponds. And for the 16th century, an amazing job, I think. This tunnel is more than 1,000 meters long, and there are several ponds here. I think we should give it a short stroll to one of the ponds so that you can see how peaceful it is here. But before we do it, we are going to explore the entrance of this water tunnel. It's right here, and it's been restored. We could sometimes visit it if it in Prague they sometimes open certain sites for the public that are normally closed. So this is one of them. It's quite narrow there, but formerly it was really possible to come through that, and so look, that's it. And here in this park there are, you can see, really, I don't know how many kilometers you could run through this park and visit and run always another path along. So, and this tunnel used to work completely without any pumps and everything, just by itself. During the 30 Years War, the whole area was quite destroyed, and also later during the 7 Years War. So look, you can see it. This letter stands for Rudolph, 1500, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3. So 1593. It's pretty narrow. On the other side, there are even some wooden sidewalks for the staff to keep the tunnel clear. In this whole park, there are some interesting buildings to visit. There was, for example, one little kind of a cellar where they stored ice cubes, which the pups could buy to keep their drinks cold. And from the later years, they built a huge storage for potatoes. So another sign, maple tree. So, and for all newcomers, I would like to explain you where we are now. Like every Tuesday, I'm exploring the most beautiful city in the world, Prague, and I try to show always something else. And today we are exploring the biggest park in Prague, and I hope you enjoy the spring atmosphere. And as I said before, we can have a little stroll to the ponds, so you can see the beautiful atmosphere there. They have a lot of little elements also for the animals built. Over there, this is a small island, and wait, I'm going to zoom in. I hope you can see it. Do you see the hundreds of snowdrops there? And beside that's a small hut for the ducks. So this the original pond of Rudolph II was much bigger. We would see over there this this stripe. This was the original dam of this pond. The pond had 20 hectares, but as I told you, it was destroyed in the 30 Years War, and the ponds were renewed much later. By the way, Rudolf II really loved ponds, because one pond even stood on the lower part of the Wenceslas Square. So, and today in this park, you can even make picnics, and on the other side of the park, there are some official fire places where you can have a barbecue, and then there are some places where you can even make a barbecue when the others are busy. So that's a really beautiful, calm corner of Prague. Not this crowded like the park in Vinohrady, for example, because here it's so huge that the people just disappear here. There is also a funny Czech quote when you in German you search a needle in a haystack. So in Czech they say it's like when you spit in stromovka. So everybody knows it is pretty large here. In 1804, this park was completely made accessible for the public. This was, I don't know, maybe some of you guys attended my last week's live walk, where I was showing you the main street from the lesser town to Prague Castle. There was a fan of the wife of Franz Ferdinand d'Este, and she was a granddaughter of the governor of Prague. And the same guy convinced the Emperor Franz the Second to make this park accessible for the public. We could compare it, for example, with Prater in Vienna. This was the work of Joseph II, who opened it for the public. So here the governor Chotek convinced Franz I to open it for the public. And very soon after that, from this hunting castle that we see in front of us, I hope you can see it, because the sun is blinding. So they have opened here a restaurant, and the park became a favorite spot for the citizens to visit on the weekends, for example. And there was also a house where they could let their carriages. And here, this new parterre with flowers. And there was also a place where people could play skittles. This was a kind of bowling. Maybe, I'm sure you all know it. It's it's played with balls where there are no holes in the balls inside, and you have 9 skittles and not 10. Formerly, they carved the skittles and the balls of the elephant teeth, and later they took plastic. This was a huge achievement because then it was much cheaper for the people to achieve. And what I could read, they are restoring this little restaurant here, and formerly you could also hear music here, and the people could dance. And I'm also already really excited when you come with me over there. There is the Gothic Governor Summer Palace, because the views from there are really amazing. Much more impressive than now. So let's walk a little quicker, because you'll be able to see all of these wonderful spring flowers. I saw really hundreds of crocuses, and a lot of snowdrops are there, and it really looks amazing. I mean, these prime roses are beautiful too. When I read such histories of some monuments or places in Prague, I always imagine how it looked like the centuries before. So there are also a lot of boxes like that. They are not only for birds, they are also for the bats. As I told you, there are 11 or maybe even 12 different kinds of bats living in this park, or migrating through this park to other places. And they really take care to not disturb them. That's why I have read they take experts to when there are some trees that must be cut off. They control them very carefully, and when they realize bats are living inside, they leave them standing like that, so they don't disturb the bats to in their habitat. Is the Vltava somewhere near? Yes and no. This water that you can see here, it comes from the Vltava river, because the river is making an elbow around this park, and through a special channel the water comes here to water these ponds. So you can see how the ponds look like, and how the water comes here in and out. And this all are the different trees that you could see here. There is even a pecan nut tree here. Maybe we should get to know where it is, and pick some in the autumn. I have read they planted even a tulip tree here, which would be super pretty to see in bloom. Yeah, again, some little house for either the birds or the bats. But when I see this small hole, I think it's for the bats. No bird would come through this narrow hole. Yeah, it's very clean here. It's really a super beautiful park. Over there is some pavilion where you could hide when it's raining, or when the sun is shining too strongly. Yeah, and there again you can hear the train. That's the railway, what I was telling in the beginning of our walk. the railway that in a few years is going to connect Prague with the airport, which will be a huge achievement for us, because till now there exists only a connection by bus, and now I'm walking over the lawn to show you the crocuses. You can't probably see them yet, but look now. There are some snowdrops here. Maybe I should zoom in so you can see it better. Look at this. And I promise I'm going to be careful. Oh, it's such a pity you can't see it better, because it's so beautiful. Look at this. Maybe a smaller zoom would be better. What do you think? Sorry for the weird picture. So now you can maybe see how many of the crocuses are here. It's a pity that the foliage is lying on the ground. It's so beautiful to see that. Finally summer. Look on the other side of this small stream. So beautiful. Also here. And it's not that warm today. We have about 15 degrees, but when the sun is shining, it's pretty warm. I hope you can see these snowdrops now. So beautiful. They are everywhere here. And the crocuses. And I've discovered a flower bed where thousands of tulips are going to grow. So now we're going to reach one end of this park. I told you before, people were allowed to enter this royal hunting area in the 13th century, when this area was fenced, always on the 5th of May. This was the day of Saint Gotthard. And it would be interesting to know how it came, what was before and what was after. You might not know what I'm talking about now, but this park ends there in front of us with the so-called Gotthard Gate, and were the people allowed to enter this park on the Saint Gotthard Day because of this Gotthard Gate. There is even a small Saint Gotthard church outside. Or was the Saint Gotthard church built because it was a special day and the king wanted uh, the people to celebrate it, and maybe he established even the church? What do you mean? These are questions that would be for me interesting to know how it was, how was the development of this whole history. So here we have the former house of the hunters. Now it's official buildings from the uh, forests of the capital of Prague. That's the official name of this company that is in charge of this park. And they have already sakuras in bloom, and I can tell you it smells so good. So you see, I showed you only a really small part of this park. I can Here's a map, so I can show you what we saw. I can show you that we started approximately here. Then we went to this planetarium, and then here, and then to this part. Then we went here to have a look at the ponds, and now we are here. So now I'm going to show you the Saint Gotthard gate, and we will climb up to the residence, the summer residence of the governor. And look how huge this park is. That's how 95 hectares look like. So I think this park is amazing, and I think there's really a lot of interesting stories that are connected with this park, and I hope that you enjoyed them as well. So this is the Saint Gotthard gate. It's only one of the entrances of the park. Here you can see the original the original wall that once surrounded the park before it was opened to the public. And I'm going to show you the gate from the other side, because there is an inscription: Franz dem Zweiten, dem besten Landesvater, welcher diese königliche Garten seinen getreuen Böhmen zum freien Genusse widmete. Und so that means to Franz II, who is something like that he is the greatest, and that he was so kind and dedicated this garden, they write, to his people. And this inscription is signed by this governor of Prague, Chotek, who we spoke about already, that he was the guy who connected the lesser town with Prague Castle, with a big and broad street, and he was the grandfather of the later wife of Franz Ferdinand d'Este, who was in the end of the monarchy, the heir of the Habsburgs, and then in 1914 shot in Sarajevo. And then the first war came. These are the historical connections that I really like to show to my audience. So when you walk through this park, do you also imagine how the former citizens of Prague walked here through? This is an interesting spot. What I would really be interested what it is, because on the top of this hill there are the gardens of the Netherlands embassy. So is this maybe a secret a tunnel leading from the embassy outside into this park? So I hope you won't make any jokes about me, because I'm going to breathe hard. That's an interesting feeding point for birds, made of a milk package. I saw several of them. Oh, sorry. Again, some issues with my technologies. I'm so sorry. So I hope you're not dizzy now. So it's pretty steep, this hill, but we arrive slowly to the beautiful views that I told you we are going to see in the end of our life walk. And the walls we see here are already the walls of the summer residence of the governor of the kingdom. The governor was the representative of the emperor when the emperor was not in Prague. So there was the governor. Don't laugh, it's really steep. So this little castle, I told you it was a summer residence, was built as a hunting castle by Vladislav II Jagello. Look, another sign of spring. And but very soon it was rebuilt in Renaissance art, and only the Gothic tower was left. So look at these views and tell me what you are thinking about it. There you can see the Ferris wheel of the annual fair. And here the panoramic views to the concrete jungle surrounding Prague. But let's walk a little higher. There is a little terrace in front of this summer residence, so we will have even better views from there. Imagine these rhododendrons in bloom in a few months. This will be incredible. So and what you see here, this is the Russian embassy. That's the beautiful summer residence of the governors of Prague. Today it's a part of the National Museum. Since 1945 they store here the magazines and other periodicals and It's even accessible for the public to read them here. So, ja, der Ausblick hier ist wirklich, wirklich wunderschön. Und da drüben sieht man sogar die Weinberge, die in der Nähe vom Tierpark sind. So, Ella thinks that the view is really marvelous, and I can only relate. And what I was showing before, it's a little pavilion that belongs to the vineyards near to the Prague Zoo. And it seems a little bit like a rural area. I mean, except for these concrete skyscrapers there. There is a little church and a lot of green, I think. So it's really beautiful here. So here I can show you a small artwork, 1698 and renovated in 1772. This little hunting castle was fortunately during the 30 Years' War confiscated by a Swedish general, and thanks to that it was not destroyed like the rest of the park. They really cut off a lot of trees. There was an alley of chestnut trees connecting the whole hunting reserve with Prague Castle. So they cut off all of these trees and used them for wood. So this tower I told you is the original part of the building, built by Vladislav II Jagello in 1494, and the rest is the result of several renovations. The last one was the renovation, the rebuilding to the new Gothic style. Nobody knows how the building looked like before. There are no old paintings or something like this. It's a pity. So here, another look to the Russian embassy. You see there is a metal wall with nails on it. There's a pretty sculpture. And there is another gate leading outside from the park. And also here, like we could see it in front of the American embassy, the police is guarding here. They even have a little a little box here with cameras, and this area on the right side, this is the Netherlands embassy, and here the Russians. So guys, that's all. I hope you could enjoy the live walk. Now I'm going to go back to some tramway, and there are some interesting signs here. This square is the square of Boris Nemtsov, who was killed in 2015. So I'm pretty surprised that they didn't remove these signs here. So now I'm going to grab a tram and go back. And as always, you will get the possibility to go with me, to accompany me to Servus, to accompany me on my way home, and I hope that you enjoyed the live walk, and of course also this week I'm going to put this video online with a live chat. It will be on Saturday at 6 p.m. So don't miss it. I'm going to show you one more interesting artwork that is also here, right in front of the Russian embassy. Interesting. This is so impressive how they made the skin of the hand with every single cell of the skin. Great. This so saying goodbye takes a little longer today because I encountered some interesting things to show you. Ja, bis bald. Schön, dass du wieder dabei warst. Und man sieht sich. Und vergiss nicht, mir einen Like zu hinterlassen. Ihr alle, mir einen Like zu hinterlassen. Hinterlasst mir einen Kommentar. Und falls ihr das noch nicht getan habt, unbedingt abonnieren. So guys, the official part of the live walk is over now. And thank you for attending. Don't forget to leave me a like, or better would be leave me a comment. And if you still haven't done, subscribe, and hope to see you next week on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Or we can meet on Saturday at 6 p.m. during the live premiere of this video, and there we can chat a little bit. So enjoy my way home, and of course, when you want to know something, no problem, write me a message. So the first beautiful trees in bloom. This is the site where very soon the Prague Philharmony is going to stand. A new building for many, many millions of crowns. But the intention is to have something similar as the Alp Philharmony in Hamburg, or maybe the opera in Melbourne. And the plan is that the roof will be designed as a kind of park or garden with a lot of green on it, accessible from the upper side. It would be nice if you could let me know if you can hear me again, because I tried to restart the sound, so I hope it works. Just a little, maybe thumb up, or it doesn't work. Ja, danke, danke, meine Retterin. Ich weiß nicht, was mit dem Ton ist. Jetzt habe ich letzte Woche schon gedacht, ich habe den Fehler gefunden und heute wieder. Es ist verhext. So, da drüben ist mein geliebter Fernsehturm mit den Babys. Aber ich habe das Gefühl, heute durch den Sahara-Staub sieht man das nicht so gut. The tower I was showing before is my beloved TV tower, where the sculptures of babies are climbing up and down. But today, due to the Sahara sands in the air, the site is not very well. So for all newcomers, this part of the life walk is an unofficial part. Normally, so again, I normally provide these live walks every Tuesday from 3 p.m. I'm a official certified tour guide. My intention is to show the audience everything about Prague not only the tourist hotspots, but also uh, the less touristy places that are here to see because in Prague everything is beautiful. And this official life walk normally takes about 70, 90 minutes, and then the audience has the possibility to follow my way home as it is now. So, uh, of course, you can write me some comments, ask me questions, and chat a little bit if you are interested. In 33 seconds, our subway is going to arrive. And I need to go to the end of the train. Now I'm in Prague, Czech Republic. So, welcome to my way home. Normally, this would be a guided life walk, but this official part is already finished. So now you can just accompany me on my way home, and we can chat a little bit if you want, or you just write me where you are watching from. Oh, cool. So it's evening already in your place, right?
Ukončete prosím výstup a nástup, dveře se zavírají. Příští stanice Muzeu, přestup na linku A. Muzeu, přestupní stanice. Ukončete prosím výstup a nástup, dveře se zavírají. Příští stanice hierher. Ukončete prosím výstup a nástup, dveře se zavírají. Příští stanice hierher. Hierher. Vystupujte vpravo ve směru jízdy. Ukončete prosím výstup a nástup. Dveře se zavírají. Příští stanice Pražské pozdání. Pražského pozdání. Ukončete prosím výstup a nástup. Dveře se zavírají. Příští stanice Park Prags. Park Prags. Ukončete prosím výstup a nástup. Dveře se zavírají.